I'd like to greet all human beings today, no matter what your nationality, your race, or your creed may be, with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be upon you. Today is Thursday, October the 29th, 2015, time being approximately 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time, or Charleston, Missouri time. Today I'm coming with a follow-up YouTube video. It's going to be titled, Charleston, Missouri Activists Battling the System Alone, Part 2. When I say battling alone, all my Cabrini Green family and friends and Chicago family and friends and all my family and friends are nationwide. Y'all know when I say battling alone, I know y'all support me in any way you can. Some of y'all can't support no more than prayers. Some of y'all can support by sharing. You see what I'm saying? I'm not looking for likes. I'm like Sandra Bland. I'm not looking for likes. Likes can't help me at all. Spreading the word, getting the word to Washington, D.C., that's who's going to shut these people down here. Because there ain't no doubt they're criminals. But I want to give you a follow-up on what happened in court on October the 27th, 2015, here in Mississippi County, Charleston, Missouri, with the expose that Lester Gillespie had the judge that used to be the lawyer who, for the people he worked for, grant him on October the 14th, 2015. Now, you can see part 1 to see the first part, but I want to tell you all what happened the next day on October the 28th, 2015, when I went down to the courthouse, to the clerk's office, and asked the clerk to give me a copy of the proceedings that happened at that expose hearing, October the 27th, 2015, the day before. First, she told me that I have to fill out this form that she went to get. But she came back and said, well, I'm going to have to print one out if you can wait. I said, I got all the time in the world to wait. Because we're not used to people, I finished the statement for you, you're not used to people asking for those documents. I know she's not. And we're not used to people representing themselves pro se. I know you're not. God sent me here 19 years ago, not just to take care of my grandmother. She prepared me for this. But anyway, she brought me the paper, she said, when you fill it out, you have to pay $25. I said, don't matter how much it costs to get them transcripts. I want a copy of it. Then she said, well, you have to wait until another judge hear it, because the judge that heard yours yesterday, he don't have anything else to do with this case. I said, but he heard that, so I should be able to get it. Now, then she said, we have some more paperwork here for you. It's that, I said, another expose. Yes, she said, the judge just extended it until the 24th of November until another judge here. If he done clenched his hands from it, how can he extend it? You see, the first one he put on at first, it should have never been in front of him, because he was the lawyer for these people. He should have automatically seen, if he didn't know me, which I know he did. Ain't nobody in Charleston, Missouri that don't know me. He should have recused himself then and let another judge determine whether or not Lester Gillespie can get a expose against me temporarily until we went to court for me exercising my First and 14th Amendment rights. But yet, he said he gonna extend it. But let's go on a little bit farther. Now, how could he extend this when he recused himself? He don't have anything else to do with it. I'm still waiting on it. It ain't came yet. That's been 2 days, 48 hours. But let me tell you, when he said that he wanted to tell me on the 27th when we had the hearing, I'm gonna tell you that you can ask me to recuse myself, but before you make that decision, I want to let you know that I did used to work for Suzanne Wesley as an attorney before I became judge. I knew that already. That was a waste of breath. I represented a lot of other people, and I was fair, and I'm a fair judge. Now, if you still don't want me, no, I don't want you. I don't want you to hold his case. But see, I'm going to tell y'all why I didn't want him to hold my case. Because, number one, you shouldn't have never let that expose come in front of you because you knew it was a conflict of interest. Now let me show you how you did me. May of 2008. When the Suzanne Wesley and Lester Gillespie and them, they harbored my children in the Suzanne Wesley Learning Center. And I came to you because a preacher asked me to come to you to represent me to get my children's back. And I told you their mother had gotten the GED or studied for the GED at Suzanne Wesley. You say you'll get back with me. You never got back with me. A week later, I called you and you told me it was a conflict of interest because she went to the Suzanne Wesley Learning Center. If that was a conflict of interest, it should have been a conflict of interest on October the 14th when Lester Gillespie brought you that expose. Let me tell you another one. Just this year, February of 2015, a guy came to my house and literally threatened me, say he was going to murder me, going to shoot my car, and he didn't give a D about my children. I made a police report on one day. The police told me to come to the courthouse to ask you for an expose until we go to court. The clerk told me you said that you ain't going to grant it to me. You going to wait until we go to court and hear it, both sides, and then you going to grant it. Until then, I'll let this guy kill me. How fair is you? I ain't got to go no farther, y'all. Let's get the Justice Department down here, man. Let's get them down here. How fair is you? If I would have had that hearing, you would have sided with them. Now, where that case is at now, the judge that he sent it to, he didn't want to touch it. Now they said it done went to the United States, to the Supreme Court, in the Missouri Supreme Court to determine what they gonna do with it. It's basically that they don't want me to exercise my First and 14th Amendment of rights. That's what's going on. Lester Gillespie is crooks. He working for Suzanne Wesley. I know of two guys that's there that shouldn't be there. Listen to me, YouTube videos, y'all. Let's get some help down here. These people is trying their best to do all they can to me, but I'm standing on my rights. God is representing me. These black preachers that claimed that he was so cool with me caught you coming out that courtroom. You wasn't coming out because you wanted to. They told you to get out. You ain't got nothing to do with this. Go back down to that building you charging people $250 for anything they use in your center. You know what I'm talking about. Peace be still.